Welcome to Inside the Fight with Coach Dana Morrissey. I'm here at Team Havoc talking to Jordan, the Juggernaut Powell. I have some questions for him. First, I'd like to thank you for showing up.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I appreciate it. Wanted to ask you some questions today. The first thing I was wondering, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, is when did you start your martial arts career? And what kind of system and how long ago?
My auntie got me into martial arts a while ago. I was around 6. She got me first into traditional jiu-jitsu, not Brazilian, Japanese. She got me into that, and then as I grew, I kind of just tried to get into more and more and more. High school kind of got in the way, life kind of got in the way, and then I just found my way back into it.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've had that happen a few times. So when did you make the transition to MMA? What got you into MMA and wanting you to do that and putting all that stuff together?
When I finally started paying attention to MMA, I think I was around 20 when I really started paying attention to it. And honestly, I just didn't know how to go about getting into it. Didn't really know about finding the right gyms. I didn't want to just go to any gym and like, oh, here, take my money, train me. You can't really trust that system. So an ex ended up bringing me here about 2 years ago, and kind of just been here since then. Talked to Coach Mike for about an hour, just like talking to him, just like being around him. So it was like, yeah, I'll just kick it here.
All right, you were Team Havoc.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship with Coach Chu and the other guys here? I know Dre Mitchell trains out of here. Yeah. What's your relationship with those guys, and what kind of routine do you guys go through in your training?
I have a good relationship here with Coach Mike, and then even with Dre. It's more of a family, real good family vibe. Coach, he holds a lot of things together. Like I said, he's always there when I need him. Helps me out with more things than I honestly thought a coach was supposed to help you out with, really. So it's good. Dre too. Even when his fight, kind of bailed on him, he still came in, did some work just for me. So it's a good vibe here with people. We're all looking to help each other out whenever we can.
Your last fight, it didn't end up the way that we were hoping that it would. It turned out that way. What I'm wondering is, from your last fight, what it is that you and the team and coach got out of that fight. What did you learn from that fight to make you a better fighter for you to move forward?
It's more of a good thing I learned instead of a bad thing. I really just learned that I'm better than I honestly half the time give myself credit for. And that last fight, it was more of a mental thing for me. I said it. I was talking to somebody. I was doing an interview with them, and I said, before I go into the cage, I'm always kind of battling myself in my mind about the fact that I'm about to get inside of a cage and fight. And that time, I just lost that battle. So even then, I was still able to go out there. Nick Pica, he was a monster when it came down to his wrestling, his jiu-jitsu, and I wasn't nullifying. At the same time, I wasn't letting it get the best of me either. I'm the only person that's ever gotten him out of the first round. Second round, almost through the third, and then I kind of just leaned into that last rear naked choke, and it just couldn't get out of it. There was only so much I can do.
So your next fight's going to be with Vince the Wild Bordi. He's 1-0. He made his pro debut on the last fight that you were on, in the same card that you were on with West Coast Fighting Championships. How have you guys, coming out of your last fight and going into this fight, are there any changes you guys made, or what do you think how this fight's going to go for you?
The biggest change I think we made was just really working more on me being aggressive. Last fight, it was, like I said, we went in there. It was a good 30 seconds or so after the bell rung until Nick Pica threw that real actual strike, which really started the fight. So it was just working on being more aggressive. Really is the main focus of it. Not worrying about the counter, worrying about, like I said, getting in there and doing what I need to do instead of worrying about what my opponent's going to do. What he's going to do should just only matter to an extent, but what I want to do is going to be my victory, me getting in there and just doing me, being me.
All right, well, I want to wish you luck with your upcoming fight. Jordan will be fighting June 28th for West Coast Fighting Championships. I'd also like to wish him luck with the rest of his career, and I hope that he has a great career moving forward. And I just want to thank Jordan for coming out, talking to us. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. And stay close to Cobra-Source.com for all your local, national, and international martial arts.